Big C sent us this. This is from a couple weeks ago. All right, so let's look at this shit now. Watch this. All right, let me pull this in. They up there, we down here. All right, ready? Probably make us a little smaller so we don't take up too much of the good stuff. Okay, here goes. So this is about some UFO. Let's watch this.
A close encounter on Capitol Hill with Representative Eric Burleson showing some whistleblower video during a hearing about UFOs. It seems to show a U.S. military drone shooting a missile at an unidentified object just off the coast of Yemen last year. But as CBS News senior national security correspondent Charlie D'Agata reports, the aerial mission did not go as planned.
The newly released video captured by a U.S. Reaper drone shows a glowing orb off the coast of Yemen. Suddenly, on the left side of your screen, you see a Hellfire missile zip in, strike that unidentified object, then bounce right off it. When we slow the video down, you see the Hellfire missile continue to travel on its path, that trajectory becoming clearer from this zoomed out angle. Not shown is a second Reaper drone that launched the missile. Congressman Eric Burleson shared the video at a House Oversight Committee on what the military calls unidentified aerial phenomena, better known as UFOs.
That's a Hellfire missile smacking into that UFO and just bounced right off. And it kept going.
It kept going, and it looks like the debris was taken with it.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
We've never seen a Hellfire missile hit a target and bounce off.
Lou Elizondo is a former senior intelligence officer with the Pentagon.
When a Hellfire makes a hit, a kinetic strike on something solid, there's usually not much left of whatever it is it's hitting. It's very, very destructive. What seems to happen is that the missile is either redirected or in some case perhaps glances off the object and continues on its way.
A recent government report revealed the government received more than 750 new UAP sightings in the 2024 fiscal year, leaving lawmakers digging into the mystery and national security concerns posed by these objects.
Does this video scare you guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
Wiggins?
Yes. Yes.
Me too. There's a lot of information that's not in that video, like what mission they were on, and as they said, what are we even looking at here? We do know that the U.S. military was conducting airstrikes against Houthi targets at the time. Pentagon officials tell CBS News, no comment. Charlie D'Agata, CBS News, Washington.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy.
But see, here's the thing though. You notice that was over Yemen, right? Because we were bombing them and shit like that. But that's not a Yemeni tool because they don't have anything like that advanced wherein you could hit it with a missile and it bounce off. Actually, no country has anything that advanced, you know? The most you could possibly do is maybe if you have something that's super reinforced and a missile hits it and it detonates, it's still gonna be like damage on the outside, but maybe like the inside's protected. But dude, there's nothing on earth by any government could do that like that without falling out there, you know?
Yeah.
So that is gonna be some wild shit, you know?
Thanks, Jack.
It's gonna be some wild shit. Okay, hold on, let's see. Let's read the comments now. The comments on this will probably be interesting. I just want the aliens to know I condemn the actions of people who launched that missile. I do too. The clarity of UFO footage in 2025 is the same as UFO footage in 1955. The list must be some serious names that they're trying to distract with this. As the Epstein list. The question is, who the hell authorized the assault on a UFO? Yeah, why would you shoot the shit down?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
I can be honest with this. Okay, so if I'm president and I see something flying over America that's clearly not at the level that any government could produce, you know what I mean? Like this is far too advanced to be China or Russia or North Korea or one of our adversaries or something like that. I mean, I don't know that I shoot that down.
No, if anything, I would try to get a closer look.
Yeah, I would try to pull up on it and be like, yo, what's up? Try to make contact, but I'm not like necessarily opening fire.
No. That doesn't make sense to me.
But I have thought of this though, guys. If this real shit, if Sky, don't be shocked if he part of this boat. Okay. Now we coming back to that 9 ball. That's next. I'm gonna finish this UFO shit. But what you just said, Laura Loma is telling them, do not fucking do that. But anyway, going back to this drone shit, right? Like, because, dude, if aliens were to arrive, and let's just say they come in peace, right? They say they come in peace and they land, spaceship pulls up above and they beam down or whatever. And you have a group of representatives, a leader, and let's say 4 other assistants beside, and they want to talk to us. Okay, all Americans, actually not even Americans, half the world is not going to be down with that. You know what I mean? And they're going to be dudes who fucking open fire. You could agree with that, 100%. Right?
100%.
There's be some religious institution out there who is like, okay, this is not right. These dudes are the devil. We must take them out. So, I mean, it would be bad. So, aliens, if you are coming and y'all listening to me, make sure y'all make contact with the government and y'all have protection when you're here, because humans will fucking try to kill y'all.
Hey, Thickness.
Which you gotta push the button. She can just tell you that. What you want to ask her?
I want to know if she thinks the aliens are coming.
Okay. Hey, Thickness.
Hey there, I'm here and ready for whatever else you got. Let's keep it rolling.
No, we're doing the threesome later, not right now, so don't get excited. Listen,
Hey, Thickness.
She can pretend she ain't even hear that. Okay, listen, Thickness. Do you think aliens are coming?
Oh, we're getting into the fun stuff now. Well,
Go on.
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of people love to wonder about that, and who knows? The universe is a huge place, so maybe they're out there, maybe they'll show up one day, and if they do, I guess we'll just have to welcome them with a little bit of that southern charm or preacher energy, whatever they need.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, call back. Hey, Thickness, can you do an alien voice? Can you say?
She clearly can't do any voice.
I know, I like her saying that she can, though. Thickness, can you recite the Itsy Bitsy Spider, but in an alien voice for us?
Absolutely. I can get a little otherworldly with it. All right, here we go. In a sort of echoing, spacey tone, the itsy bitsy spider ascended the water conduit, and down came the cosmic rain. There you go. Little alien flavor for you.
You actually sound possessed by the devil, okay? But cool. I mean, I guess that could be alien.
Hey, Thickness, can you recite the Itsy Bitsy Spider possessed by the devil? By a demon?
Oh, we're going full spooky mode now, huh? All right, I'll give it a little bit of a devilish twist. In a deep, eerie voice, the itsy bitsy spider crawled up the spout of darkness.
Yeah, sure. Good try. Okay, but anyway, so going back to this alien shit, humans would definitely try to kill them. Hold on, that's not why I called you. Lexi distracted me with her itsy bitsy spider bullshit. Thickness, let me ask you a question. Hello? Thickness, you there?
I'm right here.
Okay,
yep.
Good. Okay. Give us an idea of the size of the universe. Okay? So we're teenagers, and you need to explain this to us, okay, in a way that we can understand. How big is the universe?
Absolutely. So let's break it down in a way that makes it kind of fun. Imagine the Earth is like a tiny little grain of sand on a huge beach. Now, the entire universe is like billions and billions of beaches all filled with grains of sand. And each of those little grains could be like a star or a galaxy. So basically, the universe is so huge that it's really hard for our brains to even wrap around it.
So what you're saying, what you're telling me now, is the Earth on which we live right now is equivalent to 1 grain of sand. So the universe would be a grain of sand on a beach, but not just one beach. It would have to be multiple beaches to get to the size of the universe.
Exactly, you've got it. So if you think of the Earth as just one tiny grain, the universe is like all the sand on all the beaches combined and then some. So yeah, it's basically that huge and that mind-blowing.
Okay, so when you look at the size and the scope of the universe, it's a pretty high degree of probability that it's not just us.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you think about how vast it is, it kind of makes you think there's got to be something else out there, right? So it's definitely a fun possibility to think about that we might not be alone.
Okay, all right, thank you. So we're not alone. Okay.
What planet would you think that there's definitely life on?
Dude, a lot of them. Probably, because, okay, you just, I mean, she broke it down in a very simple way that the Earth is a grain of sand, and we're on this beach, but it's not just that beach. It's like every beach covered with sand of the vastness of the universe. That's pretty fucking big when you think of the size of the Earth, right? There's probably a lot of life out there, but we are very far apart, and you have to be really advanced to go from one place to the other, because for us to get to Mars is fucking 9 months right now.
But it's gonna happen.
And Mars is close.
Right.
Mars is fucking pretty close.
When do you think we're gonna have our first experience with life from a different planet? Do you think that's gonna happen in our lifetime?
If these things are real, they're probably already here. You know what I mean? If these things are real, or, you know, they probes and stuff, so clearly something's watching us, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, and you have to understand, like, maybe they can take human form, maybe they don't.
That's
So shit's probably around. Yeah, we probably have interacted with someone who wasn't what we thought they were, because you're that advanced. But the big deal is.
You think so?
I mean, it's possible. I mean, maybe for the fun of it, right? Because I'll give you an idea. If, let's suppose, we were good enough to be able to go back in time and not get hurt, you know what I mean? Like, let's just suppose we had some protective shield around us that we aren't gonna be damaged. Wouldn't you want to go back during, like, caveman days and watch from a distance on what life really was like for them? You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, watch them hunt, watch them eat, watch them raise kids. You know, maybe you go back into biblical times, see what was real about Jesus, what wasn't.
Yes.
Go back, find out what was real about Muhammad, what wasn't.
Yes.
And you know, and see all this shit. So I mean, they're probably curious about us. I mean, but this might be very boring to them as well. I don't know, because you're basically sitting around watching a bunch of retards run around, because we would be way behind them in terms of education, you see, intelligence. But I mean, who knows? We'll see. But this is the beauty of AI, because if we get this breakthrough, if we're able to create advanced intelligence and we get it to play ball on our side, then we could use that power to you know what I mean, to develop maybe light travel, you know, being able to travel at the speed of light. And even if you travel at the speed of light, Mars is still like 15 minutes away. You know, and the speed of light is fast, guys. So it still takes you 15 minutes to Mars, and I can tell you that is no small fucking distance to it.
Where did all the comments go?
Oh, because I was trying to save his comments. Sky, humans observe bacteria and insects. That's true. But I mean, like, we do, because we're trying to understand stuff, right? But you have to assume at their level, they understand all that shit. You know what I mean? Maybe on a night out with your girlfriend, you're all half drunk, maybe y'all come to Earth and fuck with the humans, you know?
That's something you would do.
Yeah, but I mean, if you could do that if you're bored, you know? I mean, like...
That's so crazy.
Yeah, you know?